Well, misusing spirituality has become a common affair these days for self-proclaimed godmen. Joining this elite group is another astrologer, Devi Shri.
Just look at the CCTV footage. We shall narrate the Ras Leela later. The person you just saw kissing a woman is Devi Shri, a renowned astrologer and self-proclaimed godman. A popular face on many private television channels, Devi Shri had made name for himself across the state. He had thousands of followers who believed every word that he preached. But now his followers are a shocked lot. The CCTV footage that surfaced early this morning shows Devi Shri kissing a so-called devotee of his at his ashram cum residence on the 26th Main in HSR layout Sector 1. And as soon as the footage surfaced, his devotees and followers were left infuriated. And this was clearly evident by the number of people who rushed to his residence to express their anger.
Astrologer Devi Shri, a man who had millions of fans, millions of devotees, millions of followers until today, all simply because he has been exposed through a CCTV footage of him indulging in sexual acts with a woman. Now I'm standing right in front of his house. His house has been locked. It is said that Devi Shri is absconding. He is not to be traced anywhere. And just a few minutes ago, the Karnataka Rakshana Vedike team entered this house, locked this house, and are protesting against this man. And they want to find this man, and they want this man to be punished severely. You can actually take a look at them sitting in front of his house. This is the Karnataka Rakshana Vedike team who have been protesting for the past half an hour, demanding that this man to be found by the police and given him extreme punishment, simply because they believe that these kind of Bhongi Babas, these kind of people who cheat women, who cheat people, claiming divinity, should be thoroughly and severely punished. Now, it is said that this particular astrologer, Devi Shri, was a very influential man. He had the contact of many ministers. He was popularized on a local channel, and that is how he gained so much popularity, so much of attention and publicity that people actually believed in him thoroughly. He also spoke to a lady previously who came here for an appointment and was thoroughly shocked. Now, in the meanwhile, angry protesters near his house have actually damaged his car. Take a look. This was the trust car which Devi Shri had. It has been destroyed. The windshield has been destroyed by stone pelting. All this is done by angry protesters who could not bear to see that their own trusted Swamiji, the Swamiji they always believed in, has turned out to be a fraudster, a fakester, who has been caught indulging in sexual acts. This is his car. It has been pelted with stones, completely been destroyed.
We somehow managed to trace the tainted Guruji and spoke to him. When we asked his opinion about the CCTV footage that has surfaced, he did not sound apologetic. In fact, much to our shock, he said that he could easily eliminate the person who leaked the video. He made tall claims and went on to say that those who go against him would definitely suffer.
ನನ್ನ ತಿನ್ಕೊಂಡು ನನ್ನ ಮೇಲೇನೆ ತಪ್ಪ ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯ ನನ್ನ ಮೇಲೇನೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂತಿರೋ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಲ್ಲಿ ದಾರಿ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋದ್ರು ಯಾವ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಉದ್ಧಾರ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಅವನಷ್ಟೇ ಮುಗೀತು. ಅವನ ಹೆಂಡತಿ ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಭಿಕ್ಷೆ ಬೇಡ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸರ್, ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲು ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಕರ್ಮ ನನಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಜಿಗ್ನೇಶ್ವರ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು, ಏನ್ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಜಯ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಮನ್ಸು ಇವಾಗ್ಲೂ ನಾನು ಪಾದ ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ, ನಾನು ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟು ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಓಡ್ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಹಂಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೀನಿ. ಹಿಂಗಾಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಣ್ಣ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ತಾನೇ ಬಿಡಿ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಗಿಡ್ಡು ಚಂದಾಪುರ ಗಿಡ್ಡು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. ನನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಳು ಊಷ್ಟ ಅವನು 50 ಸಲ ಜೈಲ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಬಂದವನೆ. ಗಿಡ್ಡು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು, ಪ್ರಾಣ ಕೊಡಕ್ ರೆಡಿ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ನನಗೋಸ್ಕರ. ನಾವು ಆ ಕಟ್ಟಡ ಕೆಲ್ಸಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ. ಎಷ್ಟೊತ್ತು ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಇದು, ಒಂದು ಬದುಕಕ್ ದಾರಿ ಬೇಕಾ, ಏನಾದ್ರು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ನೋಡಪ್ಪ ನಾನು ಬದುಕಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸರಿ ನೀನ್ ದಾರಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊ. ಇಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ನಂಗೇನಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ದಾರಿ ತೋರಿಸು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸರಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಬದುಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಇಲ್ಲ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ನ ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾತಾಳದೊಳಗಿದ್ರು ಮೋಕ್ಷ ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲದೇನೆ ಮನೇಲಿ ಮಲಗಿರೋ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲೇ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್. ರಾತ್ರಿ ಓವರ್ ಕುಡ್ದವನೆ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಆ ಮನೆ ಓನರು ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಪೊಲೀಸರು ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಓವರ್ ಡ್ರಿಂಕಿಂಗು ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಒಂದೇ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟು. ನನಗೆ ಊರು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಏನೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸುತ್ತಾಕ್ತೀವಿ. ಪೂಜೆ ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಗೋಕರ್ಣಗೆ ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ತರ್ಪಣ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಮುಗಿದೋಯ್ತೆಲ್ಲ. ಎಫ್ಡಿನ ಎಲ್ಲಿಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ಸಮನಾದ ವಸ್ತ್ರ, ಸಮನಾದ ಚೇರು, ಸಮನಾದ ಮಂಚ, ಸಮನಾದ ದಾರಿ, ಸಮನಾದ ಚಪ್ಪಲಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಅವಾಗ ಅಹಂಕಾರ.
His acts have not gone down well within his fraternity. Renowned astrologer Sachidananda Babu expressed his unhappiness over the issue.
We find every channel is flooded with idiotic, saint kind looking people who are nothing short of criminals posing to be astrologers. Time and again, it has come to my notice that he is nothing short of a criminal and is a sex maniac and an idiotic fellow who has nothing to do with astrology. He has just put on a makeup like this. And see, unfortunately, it is a blot, on the name of other good astrologers. And such people, I think, the best way to deal with such people, I would request the government to put them behind bars and also probably hang them.
Joining the chorus was famous astrologer Devagya Somayaji.
Yeah, it's a criminal. He is absolutely a criminal. He is not a competent or qualified pundit or scholar. Only in the media he was trying to project himself as a big scholar. And his behavior is all this. Even earlier also one or two people have made some complaint on him. This is what I could notice it.
Devi Shree's rise on the ladder of spirituality has been dramatic. He was not such a well-known person just a few years ago. Devi Shree hails from K. Hosahalli in Kolar and his birth name was Ramu. It was only in school that he was called Devi Prasad. Considered as a miracle child by many in his village, his first stint in the spiritual world was when he became a priest in the Shantamalai Ayyappa temple in Mulabagilu near Kolar. Later he became a priest in Kotilingeshwara temple in Bangarpet. He came to Bengaluru 10 years ago and changed his name to Guruji Sri Ramaswamy Devi Shree. And with the change in name, Devi Shree was all set to start a new life too. He became a priest at a temple in Hebbagodi, and soon he started gaining popularity. The person Devi Shree is referring to is his driver who released the video. The driver allegedly got hold of the CCTV footage and blackmailed Devi Shree for money. When Devi Shree did not yield and refused to pay up, the driver released the footage. Today, Devi Shree and his foundation claim to be involved in numerous charity works. The foundation also runs numerous healthcare facilities and old age homes across the city and state. The foundation also offers advice in astrology, Vastu, horoscope and lucky stones. And to make people believe what he preaches, Devi Shree has worked hard in the past and put up quite an act. He has been seen with many politicians and this worked in his favor. He gained rapid popularity, but now all that has come crashing down with the latest video that has surfaced. It will now be interesting to see how Devi Shree will tackle the issue. Will he be apologetic or will he go on to claim that the person in the video is not him and someone else? But for now, Devi Shree definitely has a difficult road ahead.
Rao, who spearheaded the anti-corruption initiative during his tenure as Lokayukta judge, has been transferred to Tumkur. Sudhindra Rao will now be Tumkur District Civil Court judge as he has completed his 3-year tenure as Lokayukta Special Judge. VG Bopaya will now be replacing him as the Lokayukta Special Judge. N.K. Sudhindra Rao was known for his tenure as a judge on the Karnataka Lokayukta Special Court in Bangalore, which is tasked with dealing with political corruption. Rao has a reputation for upholding the values of the Lokayukta system, remaining unswayed by political pressure. Sudhindra Rao, VG Bopaya and 267 other judges across the state will be transferred on May 31st on the orders of the High Court Registrar General. And moving on the 17th of April, when the state had gone into polls, the AAP workers in Ramanagara were busy protesting. They were accusing Minister D.K. Shivakumar and his men of assaulting them. Today, the workers submitted an official complaint to the EC, complete with pictures to prove their allegations.
The entire state had diligently woken up on April 17th to cast their precious vote. Even as the all-important day proceeded smoothly, disruption arose from Ramanagara. The Bangalore rural candidate of the Aam Aadmi Party, Ravi Krishna Reddy, had sat on the streets with his party workers. They were unwilling to budge as they accused supporters of their opponent, D.K. Suresh, of assaulting them. But close to 10 days after the supposed assault, the issue seems far from over. Today, Aam Aadmi Party workers, armed with proof, filed a complaint against Minister D.K. Shivkumar and his brother D.K. Suresh, who is the Congress candidate from Bangalore Rural. The workers have just one demand. We want repolling in Bangalore Rural. The Aam Aadmi Party workers claim that the elections in Bangalore Rural have been heavily sabotaged as they witnessed money being openly distributed to workers. They even produced pictures showing money being distributed to workers in the constituency before they cast their votes.
Well, what happened on the 17th of April, on the day when elections were happening all across the 28 constituencies in Karnataka, the Aam Aadmi Party found proof of money distribution in the area of Ramnagaram in Mayagondanhalli. Now we have with us the two persons who actually saw this. Well, first we have Chandran of the Aam Aadmi Party. What really did you see?
When I went to visit one of the polling booths in Mayagondanhalli, on the main road they were distributing money openly. People will from the villages will be brought in an auto, and before they get out of the auto, money will be distributed to them, and they will be told whom to vote for. This was the actual scene. And when we went to take pictures, initially 10 of them confronted us, and then they started beating us up, and they grabbed us and circled us and started hitting us on our head, slapped us, and even. And yeah, they tore my shirt, and also they actually threw my mobile, and one of our Suresh actually took away the mobile, so that's why today we have the proof.
The Aam Aadmi Party workers even accused the police of not being able to control the crowd or the money distribution activities, as they were substantially outnumbered by D.K. Shivkumar supporters.
We could literally see exactly the money distribution happening very openly. There was a police vehicle, but like police were guarding the vehicle rather than guarding the polling booth.
Well, the accusations are grave and the Aam Aadmi Party workers seem unrelenting. So will this controversy lead to repolling in Bangalore Rural? Are the proofs produced enough to nail the culprits? Or are we looking at another poll drama? Bansi Kalappa for News 9, Bengaluru.